eyes. Time stretches and tears.
Scan for Soltari signals.
Signal corrupted. Approximating.
Is that the thing from the ridge?
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraj's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles. By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
Soltari Holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Soltari Hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'm trying to forget.
Hold up for me. I will find you. I promise.
This is Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action. Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come back stronger.
The sun is forever.
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we're excited to show off our Comeback Stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone.
They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026. For this trailer, we actually wanted to explore a lot more of our storytelling and obviously show off the action, but nonetheless we wanted to show off our ensemble cast of NPCs. We have a phenomenal cast. I think they've all brought such authenticity and real sort of reality to the characters for you to meet.
It blazes. It was promised.
One of the best parts about this project is the cast of actors we have playing our NPCs. They capture the balance between hope and dread and the human element in an alien world. The more the characters learn, the more the sense of dread and despair grows, and the friction between the crew increases. And we can see they all handle that in different ways.
I need to know that I just made the right decision.
It's me, boss. Wait, how long?
Since the last time the sun died, mate.
I mean, Rahul, man, he's cool. I like working with him. The way that he's acting for Arjun is just fantastic.
Arjun goes on quite an arc in the game, so it's really exciting to see him dedicating himself and really losing himself in the role to really make sure we have the best story for players and the best character for them to examine.
I need to know that I just made the right decision.
Really excited for everyone to see that Jane Perry is back. She plays Sheridan Bouchard, who's essentially the commander of the Echelon 4. And as you can see, she does not muck around, she means business.
It's very, very important to build relationship with actors that you can really trust to bring the performance to the screen. And it's awesome that we're able to foster those relationships and keep having them in our games because they bring so much to the experience and they give their own spin to the characters that we make. So yeah, having Jane back, hell yeah.
It's so cool to be able to work with Jane Perry again in such a different role. Seeing her face across from Rahul Kohli is, I don't know, I'm a fan of these people, you know, so being able to work with them, it's something really special.
There's no way to get home, and you...
Lies! This
is what it does. It gets in our heads and it twists.
That cinematic is one of the first things that was shot, and seeing how our directors Greg and Brandon on set worked with them, it was a revelating moment for me personally, like as a game developer and what we can achieve nowadays in storytelling. You know, there's this fine line that we have to walk with cinematics to gameplay, but the type of stories that we're able to tell now at Housemarque with the talent that we have here and the capabilities, I mean, we're going to the next level now.
But here we are kind of doing for the first time like cinematics with characters in your face. Like, we are not scared of just bringing the camera really close to them. We know where we are headed. We know what our character in the game needs to do, how it needs to move. These subtleties, it's very, very difficult to animate a human face. It's, in my experience, by far the most challenging thing, because if you fail at just not moving a few muscles here or there, it instead of a happy face, it can be, I don't know, an angry face or a smirk face instead of, I don't know, something more gentle.
There's the three phases of the game in your mind, the game on paper, and then the game in software, and iterations of that players finally get to see in the finished product. And when these scenes are just words on paper, you know, it was a hope that they would look great, and they look amazing. So it's really gratifying to watch these videos and see what was achieved by the team in our cinematics.
It always comes back to this. This world, this moment, this choice. Every time the sun dies, madness reigns. Then everything begins again. But after every death, I always come back stronger. I know that you are here, and I will find you.